and you know, it has a different edge and texture that can add to these photos, then I think this would be a really good app to invest in. So this video is not sponsored, but I definitely wanted to share because I am in love with this app. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joan, and on this channel I make videos that help you get inspired to achieve your endless creative potential. Those videos include filmmaking, content creation, and vlogs. Today is about pictures, particularly a photo/video editing app that I think everyone should be knowing about. I discovered this app in the spring when I wanted to, you know, up my Instagram game and just take better pictures for myself. I discovered it through a YouTuber. Her name is Sophia. I'm totally gonna butcher her last name, so I'm gonna put a thumbnail of the video that I watched. And I learned in this video about the tripod and clicker that she uses, and then the photo app that she uses to edit her photos, and it's called Prequel. Prequel is a paid subscription photo/video editing app that allows you to put filters and overlays on your videos. Now personally, I have always been a big fan of filters on my pictures. I know when Instagram came out, filters was the thing. And then, you know, at one point there was that unfiltered movement where a lot of people just posted their unfiltered pictures online, which is great because now with the camera quality upping in our phones and our cameras, unfiltered pictures are the move. I downloaded the app and I was pleasantly surprised. What I love about the app and what I love about the filters and the overlays and the text and everything about it is that the artist in me loves to experiment with a lot of them, and there's a lot of them. And you know, it has a different edge and texture that can add to these photos, and I am a huge fan of that. I'm like obsessed. What I wanted to do in this video is actually just showcase what the app does. So I'm gonna take a photo that I took about a week or so ago at a car wash, mind you. I got some good photos at the car wash. Working at the car wash, yeah. Come on and sing it with me. And I'm going to edit the photo like I would do anytime when I use the app. All right, we have made it over to VoiceOver Joan, and now we are going to start looking through the Prequel app. So we're just gonna do a general scroll of the app and see what they got. So usually the top block of the app is their most recent new filters and stuff like that. So this one's called Solo, and you know, they highlight one color essentially. But then as we scroll, we see the new category. There's Fairy Core, Iconic. So this is kind of more like either vintage or 2000s. That's like a very popular filter type right now. Summer Vibes, D3D. So this is like portrait mode type of filters, which I think is really cool. Then they have stars. I love using stars in my photos. I think it just adds a little bit of spunk. Love that. Y2K, that is literally the trend that's going on right now. 90s, indie kid, alt side, guided by love, templates, fan edit, cinematic, horoscope, and then all of them below. So just looking through the different type of filters already, like there's endless styles, like so many different, and this is just usually the first option. There's still 4 to 5 other options within each filter. So we're gonna go ahead and pick the photo. We're gonna go with this one. So like I said, I literally got this photo at a car wash right by my house. The angle could have been perfect. The trees, I love it. So what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna go to filters, and then here's all the trending ones first, and then they also have the new ones. And then I can go new, indie kid, academia, soft, and they even have more sorted out. So I'm just gonna go on and see which ones I like the best. Portrait's really nice. So that's number 1. Here's portrait number 2. Portrait number 3. 4. And 5. I feel like this one's a little, it's like subtle. Then there's Kid Core, which I kind of like. I'm not going to lie. Like, I like the way the saturation looks on it, because personally, I'm a saturation type of person. I like highly saturated stuff. Okay, not really a big fan of Meadows or Catalina. Preppy's okay. Shibuya. You see, this kind of gives me like comic book vibes, low-key, but I kind of like it. Oh yes, my outfit's the only one that's highlighted. I kind of like that. The beach. Tangerine. Ooh, that one's not bad. Edgy. And then sometimes if one is like, oh, this is for, you know, you have to follow because it's either for Instagram or TikTok, but usually I just kind of skip them because I just don't really care. Miami, love that one. I've used teal a couple of different times. You see now Indie Kid, I think for this photo is hella cute. Again, I'm very into the saturated. If you're not into the saturated, then definitely this is not one for you. But yeah, so this one I like Indie Core, and this one I like this one a lot. So here's Boston. Yeah, so then there's like just the new ones again, and then there's the Indie Kid one. So there's like Kid Core, The Weeknd, Kawaii, Lollipop, Baby Core. I see Baby Core actually I don't like. I think that actually just looks ugly. Okay, then we have Academia. So this is a lot of browns, neutrals, all that. And then the soft ones, so like Miami, Long Beach, Vapor. You know what I like about this app too is I definitely like the names. I think the names are like really cool. They're like, you know, it's called Honey, Malibu, Silver, like Edge, Porcelain. Like, I like that. Shout out to the film person in me. So yeah, I'm just going through some of these filters just to give you, you know. Then you have monochromatic, very easy, different types of black and white. I do like Chicago. Chicago's really nice. Noir. Then here's the C1, so heavy in the blues department. Very heavy on the blues. But you know, if you like that too, then it's definitely gonna work out for you. Then you got light. I don't really know what this one's okay. Quirky. Okay, we hit the monochromatic again. Okay. Night City. Nightmare. Ooh, the red. Oof. Duo. Then we have the cinema, which I freaking love because, you know, film studies graduate here. Sand, red, and then I think these are just the general ones. So yeah, so let's go back to the ones that I really like. No, I don't like preppy. So yeah, I definitely like Kid Core, and then I like Indie Kid. I think I'm gonna do the Indie Kid because the saturation is really nice. And then once I pick a filter, you can actually go in and adjust everything. So here I can adjust the exposure. You know, I can adjust exposure, the contrast, highlights, shadows, fade, even the color. I can adjust it a little bit. Vibrance. And I can sharpen it more. I can clarify it a little bit. I can add a little bit of a vignette, which I kind of dig. So I'm actually going to keep that. Grain, dust, mist. I can dehaze. Ooh, I'm digging this one. Now, if I did a video, then here's where all the songs would come into. But personally, I have not edited videos on here. I would assume, honestly, it'd be mostly for the TikTok platform. I don't definitely be for the TikTok platform. And then, okay, so now we have effects. So here's where like the overlays. So if you want like, you know, a little bit of like a kind of like a hazy, if you do want like the VHS effect, this is literally, ooh, I kind of like this. Now, usually for effects, this is where it can like adjust. Oh, I definitely like this. So this is like the different types can come in and you can see different aspects of it. Ooh, a sunset lamp. You see, the sunset lamp would be great if I was inside, but I'm not. I really like this. Okay, so I think, well, let me go through and show the effects. So here's disco, here's diamond. This one is shaped like a album cover, which also I dig. Cinema, so it has like the stock image. Oh god. And then even with the effects, they sometimes even have their own filter as well. So it's going to be on top of the filters. You know, there's golden hour, like there's so many different kinds. So many different kinds. But I think what we're gonna go with the lazurite, and we're gonna go with the second one because I'm obsessed. You see, like, I'm obsessed with this. Like, I can literally play with these filters and stuff forever. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with number 2. So yeah, so this is the completed photo. Oh my god, I freaking love it. And I'm just gonna go into my library and just show you what else I have definitely created once I find it. Okay, yeah, so here's some different ones that I've done. And yeah, I freaking love, personally my favorite is definitely this one right here, and then these two in combination. I totally love it. So this video is not sponsored, but I definitely wanted to share because I am in love with this app. Literally, most of the photos and my social media picture icons, even on my wall, like on my phone, they're all edited through this app because I love the filters. I love the choices. They emulate so many different types of vibes. I love it. Now, like I said, it is a paid subscription and it's $5 a week. So if you were to pay it every week, it's essentially $20 a month for it. Now, personally for me, I think if you're a intermediate photography, or you just like are really big into taking iPhone photos and like editing photos and videos, and I think this would be a really good app to use. I think personally, if you want to get the best bang out of your buck, if you're a person who loves to batch their content and take photos, you know, all their Instagram photos of the month in one day, then I think this would be a really good app to invest in, because if you take a whole bunch of photos and to spread them out during the month and you use the app once a week, that's literally $5 a month for endless ideas and overlays and text and filters. And on top of those filters, there's at least 4 to 5 different versions of those filters. So I think it is definitely a good investment if you're really big into photo and video editing and you want something new in your content. When you download the app, there is the option for a 3-day trial. So if you're really interested, if I have sold it enough to you for you to try it, definitely do the trial. And if you don't like it, then you can always just cancel it and move on to another app that you find helpful for yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a great time with this app. I love every filter on here. This is the app that I use to edit most of my iPhone pictures. I usually do Photoshop or Canva for my camera pictures, and sometimes for my iPhone pictures as well. So you know, this is something that's interesting to you, like go ahead, download it, give it a try, and I think it will be definitely worth it in the end. If you like the content of this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to my channel where I post weekly. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.